back to my channel. If you dream of earning great money, saving heaps and living in one of the world's most exciting, chaotic and beautiful countries, then this is for you. So in this video I'll cover how to apply, what experience you need, how much you can actually earn, and what life is really like as an English teacher in Vietnam. Let's go! So first up, what do you actually need to teach English in Vietnam? The basic requirements are pretty straightforward, but you need to pay attention to them for your visa. First, a bachelor's degree in any field. Any degree is usually fine, but one in education or linguistics is a bonus. Next, you need a TEFL certificate. 120 hours is preferred. And speaking of TEFLs, I actually created my own 120-hour TEFL course. It's fully accredited in the UK and completely online, so you can complete it at your own pace. I designed it based on my own experience teaching in Asia, so it focuses on real classroom situations you'll run into, not just the outdated theory like many other TEFL courses out there. I'll leave a link in the description if you want to check it out. No pressure at all. It's a solid option if you're looking for something practical and taught by someone who's actually done this job. Next, you'll need a clean background check. This must be legalized before you arrive. And finally, I want to be honest with you all, being a native English speaker is preferred for a work permit. But many fluent non-native speakers are also hired, so don't let that put you off, especially if you have good references or a degree in a relevant field. Vietnam doesn't have huge centralized government programs like South Korea's EPIC, so you'll work through private language centres, public school partnerships or international schools. So what's the process of applying actually like? Let's break it down into where to look and which routes you can take. Vietnam has an incredibly active, fast-paced job market. These boards are some of the best places to start. Now, if you want structured support and a guaranteed job before you land, you can also apply through placement companies. This is what I did when I taught English in Thailand. The first company is Explore Asia. They help with TEFL completion, cultural orientation and job placement in the language centres, which is perfect if you're nervous about doing it solo. Next we have Greenheart Travel and Eye-to-Eye TEFL. These offer TEFL placement packages and help with visa paperwork and arrival support. If you skip agencies entirely, the process usually goes like this. When you arrive, you'll normally meet with your school or agency, start paperwork for your work permit and visa conversation. Remember to get all your documents notarized and legalized before you leave home. You'll complete a health check, attend orientation or training sessions, and do a demo lesson. Placements vary on the institution. Language centres are mostly in big cities, and public school programs might place you in different districts or smaller, less touristy cities, which is amazing for cultural immersion. You can usually express preference for kids, teens or adults, and which city you prefer. And yes, most schools provide a curriculum, textbooks, PowerPoints, games and learning materials. You'll have freedom to be creative, but you won't be building lessons from scratch. Let's talk money. For new TEFL teachers in Vietnam, the earning potential is fantastic due to the low cost of living. Here's what to expect. For full-time at a language centre or public school, the salary range is typically 1,500 to 2,000 USD per month. This is the most common full-time range. If you choose part-time, the hourly rate is generally $20 to $25 per hour, which is great for supplementing your income. And if you're a licensed and experienced, international schools offer salaries from 2,000 to over 4,000 USD per month. Now the best part, the cost of living. A comfortable life here is incredibly cheap. Your monthly expenses, including rent, food, transportation and utilities, can easily be kept between $700 to $1,000 per month. This means you can live comfortably, travel and still save 500 to 1,000 USD every single month. So what could your daily schedule and life as a teacher look like in Vietnam? Picture this. You wake up, grab a Vietnamese coffee from the street vendor, hop on a cheap motorbike taxi through the organised chaos of the city, prep for classes mid-afternoon, teach 2 to 3 hours, high energy lessons, grab dinner for a couple of dollars, then enjoy the buzzing nightlife or hang out with the huge expat community. Lessons include games, group activities, and lots of interaction. Vietnamese students are super energetic and love trying to talk with foreign teachers. So that's your full guide on how to teach English in Vietnam. The requirements, how to apply, what to expect when you arrive, salary, and day-to-day life. Vietnam is seriously one of the best choices you can make right now. I would really love to know, where would you like to teach next? If you want more bite-sized pieces of information on all things TEFL, then feel free to check out my social media on Instagram at ishbel__rose, on Facebook at ishbelrose, and TikTok at ishbelrose. If you found this video helpful, hit the like, subscribe, and drop any questions in the comments below. Thank you so much for watching.